Hello, every pony, and welcome back to Fandom Fridays, where we proceed to check out all the fanfics that are not pony related. Why? Because I just lost one of my favorite cars in the world, and I have no idea what I'm going to get it switched out for. Still, we can't let that get us down. After all, I am nothing but a good writer and a guy who knows how to deal with change. Unlike a certain other author whose name shall remain nameless, Morgan. But today we'd like to present to you something really special. As we decided to present to you something brand new. Yep, we got a Titans crossover with Mortal Kombat. And we have to ask ourselves one question, and one question only. What do you think is worse? The Mortal Kombat one? With Sailor Moon, or this? I'll leave that to the side. Right now, stay here as we here at the Berry Memorial Library and proud to present They Came From Outworld by Ma29732. Enjoy. They Came From Outworld by... Oh, for crying... We were doing so good lately. We had perfectly normal screen names, but now we're back to the random letters and numbers. Does this even stand for something? Hey, I don't tell you how to do your job. And you don't tell me how to do mine. Now, by MA829732. Sweet baby Celestia. Chapter 1. They came from Outworld. Slade's new partners. It was quite late at night, and several figures were meeting in an underground building. One of the figures had seen a glowing red eye of some sort, and the other three figures were noticed the figure with the glowing red eye. They were to notice? They were there? Don't you mean were to? I think there's a little bit of a pronoun missing! Uh-oh. What the heck are you doing here? Asked the first dark figure to the figure with the glowing red eye. I was told to meet someone here, replied the figure, who was revealed to be a man with a red cyborg-like red eye. So, what color was his eye again? Fic, written by Frank Miller. Well, we believe that you shouldn't belong here, said a masked man coming out of the shadows with a woman and another man beside her. Who's talking? Silence! Shouted a voice. Well, fine. I'll keep quiet. You don't have to make me keep reading as if you don't want to. As lights turned on, Slade entered the scene with his robotic army right beside him. This was written by Miken, wasn't it? Who the heck are you? Asked the man with the glowing red eye. The name is Slade, replied Slade, and I have called upon you to do some favors. Please, before we go any further, how about introducing ourselves? Oh, thank God! I'm Kano of the Red Dragons, replied the man with the cyborg eye. And I'm Cabal, leader of the Black Dragons, and these are my associates, Kira. Hello there. What did I tell you about doing that freaking Death Note gag? You told me only do it in a case of emergency. Fine. Excellent. I know you two groups have often fought each other in the past. I'm prepared for you to settle your old differences. Why should we ever side with someone like you? Asked Kano as he came towards Slade. I'd like to take you to Teen Titans, replied Slade. Then Kano, along with Cabal, both began laughing at each other. You mean you brought us all here because you couldn't take these Teen Titans out yourselves? Laughed Kano as he began to laugh with Cabal. We could have done harder stuff like this in the past, but taking out some bratty teenagers? One of them was trained by the freaking Batman! I mean, don't get me wrong, Kano's awesome and all, but Kano's just a thug. He thinks he can match up with the guy who was trained by Batman? What? Hey, excuse me, I need to get somebody for this. Give me a sec. Okay, so I just brought in my little brother, a random loser, in here, and I want to let you know that apparently Kano does insulted the Teen Titans and thinks he's better than the son of the Bat.
This won't end well.
No, it won't. when they told me that this was a crossover with Outworld and Teen Titans, I was expecting, maybe one of the ninjas. But fracking Kano! Look, you don't want to underestimate the Teen Titans. I've done it so many times. Slade then turned on the computer console and saw many of his failures against the Titans. Both Kano and Cabal were quite surprised. They had been in Mortal Kombat tournaments, but they never saw anything like this. Slade even showed videos of the Teen Titans and other Titan members defeating the notorious Brotherhood of Evil. And don't forget Satan! I can see the point of your frustration, said Cabal to Slade, then bowed to him. We'll do our best to defeat these Teen Titans. And I call plenty of friends from Outworld who would love a challenge like this, smiled Kano. These kids certainly have no clue what they're up against. I know that, said Slade and began to make an evil laugh. Several hours later, ow! Whiplash! Ow! That hurt! It was a normal day for the Titans at the Titan Tower. The alarm began to ring through the tower as every Titan got into the main room. Titans! Trouble! So who is it this time? Asked Cyborg. Is it some of our old villains we have faced before? Asked Starfire. No, replied Robin as he turned on his computer and showed a Cabal. Kira and Cobra standing together, committing a bank robbery, along with Kano as a getaway driver. As the Titans were arriving at the scene of crime, Kano happily was driving the wheel as the police were trying to chase him down. Kano then used his red cyborg eye and fired a laser, destroying one of the police tires, which crashed right into another car. And please note, you should say that with a past verb. Before the two crashed police cars could crash into another police cars. Stop repeating nouns! Raven arrived on the scene and used her powers to prevent any further damage, along with rescuing the police officers. Starfire then landed right in front of Kano and grabbed the fan in a hand, halting it from moving. Looks like these kids want to play rough, said Kano as he turned to Cabal. You know what to do. Cabal, along with Kira and Cobra, then stepped out of the van and armed themselves with their weapons. Cabal then raced towards Raven and knocked her down using his weapon. Raven couldn't even see Cabal coming right towards her, so he was knocked down, sitting across the pavement. I'm calling hacks! Robin leaped to the bow of his rod. Phrasing! You might want to rephrase that one! As we began to clash with Cabal. Kira and Cobra were about to join in with Cabal, but Beast Boy, who was a ram, again, maybe you should learn a little grammar here, author, ran right into them, sitting crashing against the van. Who the heck is that? Asked Kira to Cobra. I don't know, replied Cobra, but that freak is going down. Oh, you want to take me on? Asked Beast Boy. Then come and get me. Beast Boy had changed himself into a gorilla and began to defend himself against Cobra and Kira, who were using their weapons against Beast Boy. While that was going on, Starfire and Cyborg began to approach Kano when getting himself out of the fan. Looks like you should leave yourself up, said Cyborg, because I'm not going to waste my strength for someone like you. I think you're the one who should worry about, said Kano to Cyborg. He then signals the strange figures to come out. As it turns out, Starfire nor Cyborg could believe themselves, but it was some group of green ninjas waiting for battle. Wait! Time! Why would freaking Reptile be working for the Black Ninja Gang? Why would Reptile let any of his people do this? Is that what you guys worried about? Asked last Cyborg. Dear Buzz easy. Oh, hell, like, asked Kino as he signaled the leader of the group, returned invisible along with his fellow ninjas. Infrared? BAM! These are my friends from Outworld, and they're most certainly going to be an even greater challenge for you two. Before Cyborg could test his sensors to find out who the mysterious ninjas were, one of the ninjas who was behind Cyborg kicked him, and another one of the ninjas kicked Starfire. How are they doing this? No. How is this working? I think this is cheating. We don't think we want to be fair, love, laughed Kano as he began to leave the scene. The mysterious ninjas that were still visible continued their attack against Starfire, who did her best to fire star bolts in every direction she believed the strange ninjas were attacking from. But was to no avail to her, as he quickly was subdued by the strange ninjas. What? Hacks! Okay, who put in his dollar code? As the strange ninjas revealed themselves, Cyborg came and grabbed one of the ninjas, who then threw the ninja right towards his comrades. "You want to pick up someone?" said Cyborg, to begin to adjust his sensor so he could track the mysterious ninjas, then pick up someone like me. As mysterious ninjas attempted to flee from the scene, Cyborg fired away with silent cannon. Each of the strange ninjas attempted to dodge the sonic laser from Cyborg. But Cyborg was quite angry with the encounter. Look at him rage. Anger was mysterious ninjas that he first had their unfair advance. "He's chasing our allies down," said Kira, who was fighting Beast Boy, and noticed Cyborg was firing at their allies. "Then it seems like they would need some assistance." Kabal then used his powers to race towards Robin, was beginning to make him quite dizzy. Kabal then raced towards Cyborg, who was trying to fight the mysterious ninjas running away from the scene. "Cyborg!" cried Cyborg as he finally regained health. "Look behind you!" As Kabal was about to do something to hide Cyborg, Raven used her powers and blocked his path by breaking up solid concrete, with Kabal smashing right before it. Before Cyborg could do anything to Kabal from attempting to harm him, the mysterious ninjas was crashing right down and knocked Cyborg out. And he proceeded by taking their fallen comrade through some more smoke screen around Beast Boy, and that time for Cobra and Kira to escape. "What the heck just happened?" "I would like to know that as well," replied Starfire as he was recovering from the attack by the mysterious ninjas. "We need to get back to the tower and assess what went wrong," said Robin to the rest of the Titans who were leaving the scene. As the Titans were leaving the scene, were they leaving the scene? Maybe. I don't know. A mysterious figure was watching them from a tall building with staff in hand. "A young mortal friend," said the mysterious figure. "You and your friends are getting way over your head. Do not tempt a god of thunder like me." So, after that first chapter, I'd like to say that I think this might be worse than the Sailor Moon versus Mortal Kombat crossover. Oh yeah, I'm not looking at the rest. One down, thousands more to go.